Now, how about them damn Celtics?
All right, we're back with another Boston Celtics video today. Sam and I are looking at the draft. It's draft time. The draft is in a month and a half. We have plenty of potential Celtics targets to look at. And according to Hoops Hype's tracker, the Celtics have completed their first workout of the draft cycle. Obviously, there could have been more, but this is the only one we have the first one of. Hoops Hype 2026 draft workout tracker, where prospects working out. Boston, Zuby Ejiofor, also cashing that. But Zuby Ejiofor is the one we'll be taking a look at first. He looks like his agent has reached out to Hoops Hype to tell him he's worked out for a lot of teams because he is the first name listed on almost every one of these boards. But it does also say that he went to Boston or worked out in front of Boston. Zuby Ejiofor, who's a power forward slash big man, who played at St. John's for the last few years. Started his career at Kansas, then played 3 straight years at St. John's, averaged 16, 7, and 3.5 this past year with 1 steal, 2 blocks, 30 minutes under Rick Pitino. I've heard of him, good player. I haven't watched much of him, watch highlights and everything like that, but the first workout of draft season is here.
Yeah, just doing some quick research before this, he seems like the type of player that many fans feel like this team could use at the moment. Hard-nosed guy, according to No Ceilings. I'll just read it verbatim. Not only does he move well, but he also plays with an unwavering commitment to defense and the mentality of a true bully. He backs down to absolutely no one. So that is a pretty good billing for a guy that, a team that just wilted in the playoffs could use in terms of an enforcer type toughness guy that it largely feels like they've missed. Like the close, not to discount any of the defensive minded wing guys, but it feels like Luka Garza's like the Celtics version of this right now, which it feels like they could upgrade in terms of that being their only trenches guy. So that's a little interesting. Just a little extra from No Ceilings. Ejiofor won't likely be a dynamic scorer on the next level, but if he can continue to extend his range, leverage more of his passing ability, and play with the same motor, he will be a very valuable NBA player. So just getting a look at him now, we'll probably see a lot of low usage, cutting to the basket buckets, offensive rebound putback. I mean, this is the type of stuff that you can come into a game off the bench in the NBA and help change things, especially, looking at the way it went for Boston this year.
He's only listed at 6'9". Excuse me. So he's definitely a little bit on the shorter side. I don't think it would hurt to get another hustle guy in, another effort guy, another energy big. The lack of 3-point shooting, at least relatively, maybe isn't ideal. He shot 30.5% on 1.6 attempts a game, so not really a shooter. Maybe that's something at that point you'd rather just get a bigger guy instead of Zuby. But I mean, hustling well, that was a ridiculous finish. I don't know how that went in. I don't know. We'll obviously talk to Tyler about him in a couple weeks or whenever we have Tyler on the show. But a lot of screens, a lot of hustle, a lot of rebounds, a lot of movement, a lot of energy.
Yeah, decent athleticism too. Like he's not flying to the rim on some of these dives, but like for standing vertical type stuff, I think he looks like he's got some good burst, which I think not only benefits him offensively, putbacks underneath the rim, dunks, but getting off his feet defensively if he needs to protect the rim and block shots. That is an encouraging piece of his game too. Good cuts through the middle here. I mean, it's really hard to evaluate a player off of just highlight tape like this because you're just seeing the good things that he does. It feels like he is not at all a threat to shoot the basketball the way Kalkbrenner is guarding him there. Kalkbrenner is not even looking at him. He not even looking at the rim when he gets the ball in the half circle, but definitely fits the description of No Ceilings. Definitely looks like an aggressive guy, a strong guy, somebody who isn't afraid of going up amongst the trees in the paint. And he does have good timing on the rolls. The screens that we've seen so far in this, I think, are worth discussing as, impactful because when we talk about the Celtics so often, we do discuss how important screening is in terms of getting their offense going. Even in the playoffs this year, it felt like they weren't able to get into their regular stuff because the screening was kind of inconsistent. Oh, there you go. Little three. Only took him like 3 seconds to be like, all right, I guess I'll do it if you guys are going to make me.
Yeah.
Interesting piece.
I'll pull on some highlights from this season as well. I just realized you said cock runner. I was like, wait a second, these are from last year.
Yeah.
But let me play some from this season. This is a highlight tape of like specific things that he does from this season. So we can watch these as well. I mean, he is just fighting for every board. I do wonder how many of these are translatable offensive rebounds. Like how many of these are I am the biggest and strongest person on the court versus actual
Maybe
hustle
that
rebounds
last
that will
one.
translate. Yeah, that will translate to the NBA. Like he's just bullying some of these guys at PC right now. So we'll see. I mean, he's definitely putting himself in position to get them. I'll give him, that credit, and I think that is good for something. But he's an athlete too, that's for sure.
None of these guides really have NBA comps for him yet, so that'll be an interesting thing to look at as the time goes on.
Mhm.
I just think the motor is a good thing. I know the no ceilings mock draft, the most recent one, does have him going to the Knicks, and
Where?
thinking about the
Pick
way that team
what pick?
at pick number 25, so in the
Okay.
Celtics range, they could
Yeah.
pass on him. The Celtics could be there at 27. The way that he would fit into the Knicks team is like a little bit of what it feels like the Celtics could use. Like this does feel very much like either he's missing shots or his teammates are just missing shots and he's able to predict that they're going to miss the shots, but he's crashing pretty consistently. Like he seems to have a never-ending motor, and at the very least as a rookie in the NBA, also he is a senior, so he'll be 21 when he's drafted. It will be something that he can use to get himself on the court. Like I think Missoula will appreciate a motor guy. I think the fan base, especially at home games, will appreciate somebody coming in and giving really good effort. Just think about how quickly Ugo won over everybody because he's a maniac too. And if you're building a little bit of a futuristic look to this team with guys that are motor merchants, that can be concerning for regular season. I mean, playoff stuff, but like it will help you win games in the regular season. And, motor guys can absolutely have playoff moments too. It's just not as reliable to be consistently effective, if that makes sense.
Yeah. The post ups look okay. Again, I don't know how translatable they are. I don't know how much he's gonna be asked to post up. These are his jump shot. It looks a little bit Draymond Greenish from that single jump shot I saw. Maybe not that bad. It's just very out in front of him.
He does look a little bit more comfortable this season taking them compared to the tape we watched of 24-25 for what it's worth.
Yeah.
So let me see. He's 30% three-point shooter, 53% from the field. Free throw shooting 72%. So it's not the absolute worst, right? Like I know when we get into draft season every year, we do dive in a little bit and talk about how free throw percentage can often be a indicator of how translatable or how reliable jump shot development could be for somebody like this. And so that's an interesting thing. Like it isn't abysmal free throw percentage. It's not great either. I think
Yeah.
80 is the number we probably would look for. But I
I mean,
have
he's shooting
the
okay.
year by year stats. So he hardly took any threes in 23-24. Last year, he took 1.3 a game and shot 22%. This year, 1.6 a game, 30%. Not the greatest increase in terms of volume, but the percentage did go up. But I think more volume and a little bit higher of a percentage would have been more encouraging to see in this type of situation.
He's putting the ball on the floor well.
Yeah,
Attacking
driving closeouts.
Finishing. It's not bad. It's a big body on Creighton. I mean, he's very athletic, right? Like I think it's a good blend of athleticism and what's the word? Strength, right? Like a lot
Mhm.
of times you see big guys who aren't necessarily like they're athletic, but they're not coordinated. He looks pretty like he can control his body well and finish and drive and put the ball on the floor and such. So I think
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
an
good
athlete.
thing.
Absolutely.
Playmaking is good.
I know
I
that
like to
the
see
no
some
ceilings
passes.
did mention good decision making in these situations. Now, who knows how much he's going to get the ball at the high or in the high post, but if he's getting it at the top of the key and making nice reads like that, then that could be an asset for sure. Because I mean, even Nemi gets opportunities to do that for the Celtics. It's not a foreign usage.
He's passing well. Good dump. Yeah, no, I mean the passes look good for sure.
Yeah, let's see.
Um,
This last year, 3.5 assists a game compared to 1.6 the year before. Took a little bit of a leap there. So that's a clear development category.
I would love to see some defense before we go.
2.1 blocks a game, 1.2 steals a game this year for what it's worth.
Yeah, I want to see that. Where's that at? No ceilings. What do you have for me? Thank you.
Defense.
Thank you. No ceilings. Shout out to ceilings. Okay. That's defense. He got him. You got him too. Okay.
Not for nothing. That Jameer Jones that he just blocked on PC is like I went to one PC game this year and his athleticism stood out to me more than anything. So that is an NBA level athlete that he just pinned to the glass. Just for context.
Yeah, he is swatting the fuck out of every single person who tries to get to the rim. Oh my, yeah. I would love to see some post defense rather than help over defense, but we'll see what comes. He's definitely athletic.
Yep. Decent feet.
Good job following the drive.
Yeah. Just helps off his man completely.
Jesus Christ. He looks like a freak.
Damn, his strength there just completely pinned 5 under the basket too.
I mean, yeah.
The defense has really raised this for me. I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of fun to watch.
That was good right here. He could have jumped. He could have jumped so easily right here.
Discipline's an underrated thing to talk about when we look at these guys. And, you know, in our defense, there aren't a lot of tape that shows like, hey, he didn't jump and try and block this fake. But guys who have the shot blocking ability, as we've seen in this mixtape here, don't always have the same discipline. Think about how defense. Rob was.
Yeah.
Great. This is encouraging tape.
I mean, yeah, it's highlights, but damn foul. I'm curious to see low lights. I'm need to check back in with some draft guys, some Tyler and everything, and say like where's the best place to watch low lights, or maybe it's just we watch a full game. Maybe that's some of our streams. Maybe on streams we watch full quarters of action from some of these guys.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Until our stream gets taken down. This is pretty good though. I mean, he's
down is crazy. That there is a real motor here. Like that last chase down, he came from way behind the play to get involved.
Jesus Christ.
Two-handed block.
He's just all over the place. Got all the way back into the play. He's on the perimeter here. He's switched onto a guard. Gets all the way into the paint, all the way back out to the perimeter.
Active possession.
All the way back in the paint.
Work. Now he's
all the way back out to the perimeter. Then he blocks the 3. Yeah. That play was nuts.
I know this is a pretty deep draft, and this is also our first tape of the season. But I'm like, damn, why is this guy not higher? He's nasty.
He's 21. Teams are afraid of him being old, I guess. And no jumper.
No jumper, yeah. It's 6'9", a little undersized. Sure, it's reasonable. Do we have his wingspan? Let me see. I'll look that up.
Oh my God.
7'1" wingspan.
Pretty good.
Combine measurement 7'2" wingspan.
Holy shit! Look at this play. He blocks the 3, then catches the ball.
You know who'd love that? Is Joe. He's begging Nimi to do this every time he blocks a shot, realistically or not. He's every time is just like, please catch the ball.
He's switching so seamlessly.
Yeah, good screen nav.
Wow. The center didn't even know it got blocked. The Paul center's waiting for the fucking rebound. It hits him in the back of the head. This is, yeah. I'm glad I looked up the defense. He just caught the ball. Okay. Well, I do have this, Sam. HBTC, NBA Draft Celtics tier list maker. Please ignore the extra things at the bottom. I had to add 5 pictures just to get it to like create. So I'll add more guys as it goes, but I added a couple of our thumbnails and whatever. Now we can always move things around. I like Zuby. I would say let's start him in B and we'll move him accordingly because we haven't watched anybody else.
That was exactly what I was going to say. I can't get too high, can't get too low. Got to give everyone a fair shake. And we have to remember this is a late round draft pick. He's projected in the latest mock draft, which I think was last month. So I don't think they've redone it since the lottery happened. Not to say that will impact the picks that we're talking about, but it is something to consider. Yeah. Good start.
Good start. We like Zuby. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Appreciate you for tuning in. I'll let Sam take it out. We'll have plenty more of these draft videos on the way.
Thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're here every single day with new stuff. As Jack said, we'll be pumping out the draft videos as the month goes along here. We also do full pods Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Game recaps are up the morning after each game. Other videos are here in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. You can find the two of us streaming pregame live a half hour before each tip-off. When that's back, you can come out for it, hit the bell. That way you don't miss any of our content. If there's news break in the summer, we'll try and be live for whatever it may be. You can find us on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and recaps are there. If you just want those followed, they'll go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We would appreciate that very, very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. We're reading them every single time we do the show, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Our socials are at How About Them C's for Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook's the name of the podcast. All streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's at Jackson1NBA. Mine's at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Taco, come on.
Taco's having some fun here.
That is bogus. These guys are ridiculous.